Oi guys, thought I'd come out for a bit of a walk. Now I don't have my separate mic set up yet. I've got the new camera and I had to get some housing, so I'm hoping that it's okay on the old wind right now, because it's got a little bit windy. But it's funny, I came round the corner, I'm about to cross over the road, and this fella's coming the other way. And I look up and he's like done an about turn and started walking in the other direction, and I thought, hang on a minute, am I like, what's all that about? Am I like, is it my aftershave that I don't wear? Maybe it's the marler, maybe it's that, maybe he got a bit freaked out on the old marler, or the no chumper head cream that I put on this morning, or the old patchouli body spray. Maybe. Anyway, I'm out here with the old camera again, playing around, seeing what this is all about. I'm just doing straight up shooting at the minute, because my trouble is I want to learn about things and then get intimidated, and then I end up not doing it. So I got this camera, and I've been so much into, this is so much a hobby as well now, but getting the message out as well. It's like doing what you love to do, and then it's also turning into a hobby. And I'm absolutely loving it. So I've got a couple of bits to come. One is the housing, so that I can put my damn Rode microphones in there, because then I can wear my lapel mics and that, and got the old wing guards and stuff on there, so quality of that will be better. Even though I've heard that the quality on the sound on this camera is pretty bloody good. But I got that, and I'm getting a stick, and I got a suction cup mount coming, so I can bang it in the car. And stay tuned, because this Saturday I'm doing a sponsored walk for suicide awareness, and I'm going to put there's a link I'm going to put in the description. If you can go and donate, listen, I'd really appreciate it. It's really close to my heart, this one, and I deal with people that have gone there, or even heard about it today, this morning. So please, it's all about suicide awareness, and they're a great organisation, and my wife and I are getting out there. I'm going to film it as well, so look out for that. But I want to talk about community, kind of piggybacking off the back of that. We've got a fountain, see the fountain? Lovely, right? But piggybacking off of that, community. And I tell you what, that community is building around me, and I love it. Some people drift, some people come in, and I tell you what, my work, I'm loving it right now. I'm so humbled because, you know, when you're sitting there and I'm putting together, I was actually editing and messing around with this not so long ago, an hour or so ago, and I started passing the video out that I just dropped. Go and have a look at that, by the way. It's my first video on this camera that I put out there. I think I might cross over. That I put out there, and I was just getting connected on my back porch. I just went out, I heard a bird and thought, wow, I've not heard that before. So go and check that video out. But while I'm sitting there on the computer and I'm passing the video out to my guys that I guide, and then you start getting, hey, I need to hook up, you've got, you know, when have you got? And then somebody else, absolute beautiful human being, got a hold of me too and said, hey, you know, this is what I've got. I need help. Or not need, I should say need, not need. Would like some guidance, choosing some guidance. And they come back to you and it's like, wow. Yeah, don't worry about it, gotcha. Right? Because like I told this beautiful person, I don't want you getting thrown out of the wolves, so to speak. I'd rather sit there with my guys and get them going get them moving in the right direction. So I don't have the answers all the time. Who does? Right? Anybody claim that they've got all the answers? I'll tell you right now, they're lying to you. They're lying to you, right? Nobody's got all the answers. I don't have all the answers. I sometimes sit there and go, wow, because it's, you know, what you're seeing, and you know, people like that. So when I started getting messages back, one person, another beautiful human being that I guide, I was meant to be getting hold of them on Friday and letting them know, hey, you know, you want tune-up time, you know, it's your month's up. One of my monthlies was a regular, and then decided they wanted to get back into the, you know, helping their own mind and putting things out on the table and getting help with, you know, I mean, I don't know business. I'm not a businessman like that, right? But I know how to guide people's minds in different directions, into a positive way or a different way of thinking, especially when it comes to overwhelm and things like that. So, you know, you're getting the old tune-up on the old monthly, and you know, they got a hold of me before I got a hold of them, saying, hey. So amazing. So community. It's a really good thing to build around you. And guys, community doesn't mean that you go out there and you have to please your community all the time. You want to please them because you want to please them. It comes from the heart. When you're feeling like you're false, that you've got to please people, then they're not part of your community. It comes from an absolute want to do, and you're in control. And if you're in control of it, then that community belongs. And I'll tell you, I'm building those people up around me, and it's an absolute blessing. And it's a blessing, those of you out there that I guide, and loving each and every one of you, let me tell you. Because I know you thank me, but I thank you too, because one, turning up takes a warrior mindset. You turn up and you start talking, and I've got people whose partners have come to me and says, I don't know what you're doing, but keep doing it, because they don't talk to anybody. So you can't beat that. So I'm very, very humbled, and make sure that community that you build up around you, you know, they know that when you're not showing up at certain times, when, you know, they're like, hang on a minute, I haven't heard from this person in a while. I do it with my guys. I try and keep in touch with all those that are loyal to me and have been loyal to me, and they come back, and I keep them in a circle. and that's part of my community. They know me, and I know them better than probably most people know them, because that's the name of the game that I do. That's what I do. So build that community up around you. It's important, but make sure you're filling it with the right energy, because if you're not filling it up with the right energy, if they're not filling you up and you're not filling them up in return in a balance, and you're feeling drained and pulled down and negative minded, and when you get around certain people, then hey, do you really need them as part of your community now? Make it happen, guys. It's all about starting that journey and building that journey. And some of those people could be people that are, you know, you might be trying to steer yourself in a certain direction, and they're, say, getting off substance, alcohol, etc. And all they keep doing is pushing, trying to get themselves to feel better by pulling you apart and pulling you in the wrong direction. Now you're part of that community. Think about it. Do you really want to do that? Make it happen, guys. Again, I love every one of you. Thank you for being loyal. Go and hit that like and subscribe, please, because it's going to help me get out to the many. Don't let it stop at the few. This is about building that community and getting the word out there for mental health. And it's all about awareness. And like I say, get down in that description. If you can hit that that link that I put out there, every little bit counts, guys, every little bit. Don't think that a buck is not enough, because I tell you what, it comes down to, if that's a buck that you can give and put it towards a bloody good cause, then hey, thank you. Stay the course, guys. Namaste.